What's up, everybody? Just in time. I got on just in time for the start of Dynamite. Woo! That was close. How's it going, everybody? Then Jason Mewes and Kevin Smith are in the building, which makes sense because Kevin Smith was actually just on. Oh, it is sold out. Look at that. Tony Schiavone, JR, and Excalibur. I like the AEW logo on their suits, and I like that Excalibur's got the AEW colors. Oh man, I am shocked I got online in time. I haven't even had my dinner. I'm not even had dinner yet. I was like, crap, let me get started. I don't even know if my speakers are properly set up. So I gotta like get my speakers set up. Hold on. You're so excited, Breezy. You're like vibrating. I'm pumped. I can't wait. All right, I gotta try and set up my speakers really quick so I can get some audio for alerts going through here. It's interesting that they have, by the way, Santana and Ortiz, their names, who, by the way, D-Murph and I know. Just name drop. I'm just gonna pick up that name. Oops, sorry. Alright, now that's plugged in. That should be good. Ah. No Golden Boy tonight? Yeah, no, Golden Boy was replaced by Tony Schiavone. Okay. Now I've got audio. Probably his commitments finish out 2019. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, Schiavone is joining Excalibur and JR. Don't mind me, guys, if I sit back a little bit, because I need, like, my TV is like all the way over this way. Looks like we're gonna get Sammy Guevara versus. I gotta go into this. We got Sammy Guevara versus Cody Rhodes. It looks like it's gonna lead things off here. So let me switch this up. I thought it was gonna be MJF versus Brandon Cutler. That's why I just put that in as a placeholder, but. Ooh, looks like I'm going to have to go into studio for now on whenever I switch images because it didn't just neatly go into the sizing that I set up for it. But there we go. YouTube TV keeps freezing. That's usually a sign of high watch rate while buffering. Good. Awesome. I'm actually watching this on TV. It's on, like, TNT itself. Alright, I haven't had dinner, so please excuse me while I eat a little bit. I had to rush and get Chinese. Ooh. That little pylon in the center goes up. Cody and Brandy. Look on Cody's face is great. Now that's a power couple. Yep. Pyro, let's go. I wonder how NXT's doing. I do plan on watching NXT as well. I just want to watch AEW live. I prefer AEW over NXT if I was going to have a choice. I expect Sammy Guevara to put on a strong fight in this match, but Cody is a challenger to Jericho, especially if they're trying to build up wins and losses. Has got to win this. Unless they plan on, like, swapping things up. How's the text look for you guys, by the way, in the live chat thing? It looks kind of tiny. I can make the font size larger. Make it a little bit larger. 26 looks good. Yeah, there we go. I think that's much better, right? Maybe a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. Maybe 22? Yeah, I think 22 is good. Expect a dirty finish. Sammy is in the in a match after all. Yeah, that's true. Like, if they wanted to swerve everybody and have it be Cody out of the title match, because the way that Cody was talking in his, I don't know if anybody saw that, watched the countdown program. I was able to put it on at work. I didn't have time to put on Being the Elite though, which looks like it delved more into. Oh, listen to this ovation. It seemed like it delved more into Kenny losing his mind. He made it sound like if he lost this match, he would he would be out of contention, and they would you know, find somebody else. But as a WCW kid, this is awesome. Needs to be in the Georgia Dome though. I'm sure once they get if they get popular enough, they will. Sammy Guevara with the panda thing, I just can't get over it. He reminds me of Ben Stiller in Tropic Thunder. That's just all I see. I'll make some edits real quick. We're in studio mode. That way y'all can't see it. Quick transition. I'm just moving my camera into a better angle while I'm sitting back here. Make things easier for you guys. Crowd is hot. I think one of my friends actually drove out from Ohio to DC for this. I can't remember. Did Big Stupid get tickets to this? Because this is in his hometown. I didn't hear. Are there time limits here for these? Because there should be. Honestly, I'm just glad that wrestling has gotten to the level of popularity again, to where there's competing programs. Like, I'm gonna watch AEW obviously start. Ooh, Guevara almost missed and double stomped Cody's bottom. Like, Cody, this pairing is probably because Cody's been through it. He's been on television for 10 years. And they probably put him in here with Sammy, who's never been on television before, who's young, to try and help him through it. Help him through the nerves. He looks comfortable, though. But you can look comfortable as hell in the match and be pretty much, like, almost nauseated. A little technical wrestling going on here. Sammy was on Lucha Underground? Okay. Well, I take that back. I did not. I forgot that Sammy was in Lucha Underground. I know Luchasaurus was in Lucha Underground and Pentagon. And Neon Jr. was in Lucha Underground, and I got to assume Phoenix was as well. I didn't know about Sammy. Angelico and Jack Evans were too. Nice. I'm learning a lot. See, this is what I get for not listening to you guys for these last few years and telling me to watch Lucha Underground and me never having the time to actually watch Lucha Underground. It's something I still need to try and rectify at some point. I like the almost like effortless, lazy, like it's not even that much of a thing for Guevara to do that nip up. Kip up, whatever you want to call it. Winning power slam. So I heard that AEW, Cody's kicking things off against Sammy Guevara. Probably actually a smart choice to put Cody on first now I'm thinking about it, because right now on AEW, which I should probably figure out a way, on NXT, I should probably figure out a way to put NXT on one screen, AEW on the next screen, so that way I can do two screens of watching both programs. So this can be just a Wednesday night war live stream. I think that'd be cool. Maybe I'll look into trying to figure that out. But right now on NXT is the NXT Championship match between Adam Cole and Matt Riddle. Apparently I heard NXT, they have a surprise or two planned for tonight. USA has their own streaming site, that you think. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Because I will totally try to run both programs at once. I'm going to change the title. Live TV, USA Network. Please don't make me put in my password, because I can't remember my password. Uh-oh, guys. Success! I have NXT on. I can't hear anything, but I have NXT on. Which means I'm going to have to switch speakers. So I won't be able to hear, if anybody has any kind of notifications, I'm not going to be able to hear. So forgive me for that if I'm late on any notifications. And I'll have to like try and change the outline eventually too. No. Stream it mod wins again. Then we go over to WWE Network. Just want to stop by and say hello. Hey, Adam Ritt, thanks for coming by. I'm also doing NXT too, so I'm gonna like edit stream info. Whoop! Just like wailed on my mouse. It survives. My NXT TV just hit refresh. Unending refresh. Oh no, don't tell me I think I just killed my mouse. Okay, no, I just knocked the battery loose. Whoa! Oh my god. Riddle just hit a massive... Oh, Jesus. Riddle and Adam Cole just had the most insane exchange. Alright, that's updated. Who I think wins, Baszler or Candice? Baszler. If Brock wins on Friday, you're going to AEW? Well, get ready to go to AEW. That was a hell of a sequence that... Oh, this is awesome. Watching 2 wrestling programs at once. Although NXT is, like, buffering frequently for me right now. Uh-oh. Here's that screwy finish you were talking about, Laser Scope. Cody just took down Randy accidentally. Hope Dakota Kai beats Shannon then. Maybe. I think it's going to be Rhea Ripley. Or if Candice is going to do it, I don't know if she's going to do it tonight. She'll possibly do it at a later time. Yeah, USA Network TV is not doing great for me right now. Not great, Bob. Keeps refreshing like every couple seconds. I'm going to refresh the page. Who wins, Shane or Owens? Are they still doing a thing? Yeah, USA keeps on refreshing for me, so it's going to be tough. That was a hell of a sequence by Sammy Guevara with flips and stuff. 2? No. Cody kicks out. So I may be late on the NXT reactions, just because everything's lagging behind. Oh my god. A rebound Canadian Destroyer by Adam Cole into a near fall. Riddle and Cole are killing it right now. Not that Cody and Sammy aren't doing great. A wrestling this Friday. Hopefully, I would think Kevin Owens. Oh, disaster kick. Brandy with the interference on Guevara. 1, 2, no. My USA Network is so far behind. Oh, there is a time limit. 10 minutes remaining. I'm going to try leaving it not on full screen will work. Oh, he hit it. He hit his little corkscrew. Barely. Did Riddle, but no victory. I can't see Owens losing. He's not leaving WWE. I don't think so. Yeah, Kevin Smith and I don't know if you saw that in the opening crowd shot, but yeah, Smith and Muse are front row. They were Kevin Smith appeared on Jericho's podcast this week. They did like a watch along live commentary. Oh, what a reverse suplex. Avalanche. Yo, this is awesome. Having both NXT and AEW in these 2 banger matches going on. But yeah, they did a watch along of Pulp Fiction. Like you can put on Pulp Fiction and play that podcast episode. Whose win it would be worse, Shane or Brock? Shane. As much as I am off the Brock train, I don't think Shane should beat Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens needs a win, especially when it's against Shane, who technically isn't an actual competitor. Like, as an authority figure storyline wise. I'm sorry if I'm behind on the NXT stuff because USA Network keeps refreshing. Up. Top rope C4. Oh my god. 1, 2, no. Yeah, this is insane. Brandy is right in front of James Bob. Yes, she is. Eat the knees on the shooting star press. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I love that finish. The roll up capitalization off a shooting star. Knees up. Love it. USA Network is still being like hot garbage for me right now. Oh, bro, mission locked in though. 1, 2. Come on, give me a good connection. Give me a good connection, USA. Come on now. Cole 1. Nah. Right now, Rill's got him in like some sort of armbar. Like USA keeps freezing on me every like 30 seconds. Up, roll up, and I'm probably pretty sure that's the finish. I'm gonna have to keep refreshing NXT like every 30 seconds. It's got to be the live feed. Oh, there it is. There's the pinfall for Cole. You just saw it now. You're taping AEW, Adam, right? You're doing it the wrong way around, to be honest with you. If I was going to tape one, I'd tape NXT. This is the first ever episode of AEW TV. Those were 2 great matches. Yes, a good start for Dynamite, Breezy. I agree. Oh, you're going out with friends. Okay. Then you're forgiven. I'm the man, Adam Cole, man. Sammy upset. Shake Cody's hand. Who is this? Who's behind him? Jericho. Was Guevara playing possum to get Jericho to attack him? God, I love that championship belt. And now NXT's actually working for me. Hope Jericho doesn't lose the belt. Leave the belt in DC tonight. Joke had to be made. I'm a minute ahead of you on AEW. Uh-oh. It's not a good laser scope. Oh, damn! Balor! Finny Fin Fin. TNT's doing their, like, picture-in-picture thing they tend to do for, like, MLB broadcasts. With ads in there. I kind of like that. If that's the way they run ads for the whole show, I think that's awesome. Finn got his hair. I mean, like, his hair was already short, but it's even shorter. What, Cole versus Balor for the main event or something? I'm pretty sure Balor's rehabbing an injury. Wait, what? Oh, I just saw my friend Henry in the crowd, by the way. Wait, Balor is back on NXT now? I'm kind of upset about that. It's a former Universal Champion, but Balor should be doing better things, if you ask me. But well then. I love that TNT is not cutting away for commercials. Yeah, I love that too, Lascope. That like you see Jericho doing his whole big thing like now during the entire commercial break. And roster didn't do Finn any favors. No, it didn't, but still. He's a former Intercontinental and Universal Champion, so I'm like surprised that he would be on NXT. I think that's more solely because they want to compete with AEW. And I'm sure that the decision was made before this, but it's a response to Omega saying like there are no like it's a developmental brand NXT and there are no stars on NXT, whereas there's stars on AEW. Oh, Jesus. We got Finn Balor returning to NXT on one TV and Chris Jericho pummeling the hell out of Cody Rhodes on the other. Oh my God, I love Jericho's new shirt. A little bit of the bubbly. Jericho being Jericho through the whole commercial. I love it. Jericho, don't leave your belt behind. You left your belt in the ring. All right, what is the next match on AEW? Candice warming up on NXT. Brandon Cutler. Now we're getting Cutler versus MJF. I like that Cutler's Tron font. I like the D&D stuff. I like the D20. I like the shirt. I also like that his font for his name for his Tron is also like the Robin font. Wow. Well, hello, Dream. Oh God. 2 promo segments. The best talkers in each business, each company brand is going on right now. MJF is cutting a promo on AEW, and Velveteen Dream's cutting a promo on NXT. Got MJF in this one? I think I do too, Breezy. Unless they want to make this like some sort of rivalry. Uh, that was a good promo. Jeff. Interesting promo by Dream. D&D joke. Yep. Cheap pops. Cheap pops. That's what MJF is here for. Oh, nice. Leo Rush in NXT is a good move, I think. Charismatic, athletic, fits the NXT brand and mold as we know it so far. Next week will be Leo Rush versus Drew Gulak for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Interesting. Io Shirai now coming up. Heel Io is good, Io. Agreed. Another one they missed up on the main roster, Leo. I guess. I mean, I kind of liked what they did with Leo with Bobby Lashley, and Leo's small enough to where I don't know if he's. I hate saying these guys are too small, but Leo is tiny. I don't know what he would do on the main roster, really, but. Oh no, Cutler. Wonder if he's selling that. Yeah, that was planned. Mia Yim versus Io Shirai. Okay, then. Back in a bit. Me time. Alright, let's go. Io Shirai versus Mia Yim. Should be a good match. I don't know if it's the most hype match you could put on when you're going up against AEW, but it's a good match. I think Cutler is actually hurt. That was a weird end. Maybe it could have been if they communicated it really quick. Like, I didn't see much communication between the ref, Cutler, and MJF unless he was telling the ref as he was like pretending to like try to get to MJF, like, I'm done, end it. But that also could have been planned. We'll find out in the dirt sheets. Yeah, we'll see. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed we will. Now NXT has a picture-in-picture like ad going on. both shows are at commercial currently, with Yim and Shirai going on in the background. Picture in picture on USA. AEW is back. Oof, we still got another hour and a half left of this stuff. We're only just got started. Up, Smith and Muse getting screen time. It's coming out October 15th. Jesus, I thought that was like coming out next year. Oh, Jericho's actually in the movie? I didn't know that. Who's coming on? Oh, Jack Evans and Angelica. Morris Day of the Time sucks. It's true, they haven't won one yet. What is going on? Oh, Private Party kept making their way through. Private Party bringing drinks to Smith and Muse. This is great. How long is Dynamite? Dynamite is 2 hours on TNT. NXT is also 2 hours, but I believe it's 1 hour on USA, 1 hour on the network. Tag Tournament Championship. I believe we're just getting Young Bucks versus Private Party tonight, right? Best Friends SCU and Jurassic Express versus Lucha Brothers isn't happening yet. SCU promo. Jesus. Scorpio Sky is doing an Obama impression right now. That's a thing that's happening on television. And it's over. Worst town I've ever been in. Super annoying because you don't get USA. Ugh, I'm sorry, Breezy. That sucks. Worst town shirts themed to DC. Kazarian and Daniels will be the tag team. Lucha Brothers. They at least add NXT episodes pretty quickly to the website on demand. Unlike Raw and SmackDown, which is usually a month behind. Yeah, that's true. They do add it like right away. That was probably part of the deal they negotiated with USA Network and NBC. Oh, bro. These two teams ain't even facing each other in the first round. Oh yeah, there's Dean. Dino Malenko. New commercial. AEW 619 by Io Shirai on Mia Yim. I'm surprised these two are still going. Oh, that was a huge drop kick. Huge springboard drop kick by Io. Suicide dive by Yam. This match has been alright. It's been solid. But man, it's going to 3 segments. Like, I like Mia Yim and Io Shirai, but like when you're trying to compete against AEW and you want to bring out your biggest and brightest stars and give them the long matches. And to go 3 segments with two women who are still very good, very talented women, but who aren't like in your championship match, like I don't know about that. Like, to me, this is the equivalent of probably like actually like Brandon Cutler and MJF going 3 segments. It's like both these guys are good. I like Brandon Cutler. I love MJF. MJF's got great charisma. But for those guys who are in their own little rivalry and aren't your championship match, and it's your like it's a big show where you got to try and compete for attention, you don't make those guys go 3 segments. They're both really good guys, but they're not your main draws. MJF will eventually be one of the main draws for AEW. At the moment, he's not. And as much as I love Brandon Cutler, he's currently he's maybe a mid-carder, low-carder for AEW. Trying to cater to the women's wrestling thing, I guess. Maybe? Like that's what my only thought is that like maybe NXT, ooh, there's Kenny in the Bucks. That's my thought, is that maybe maybe this is NXT trying to show like, hey, we've got a better women's division than AEW, which is true, that with Io turning heel and Candice wrestling and Dakota Kai back and everything, like they do have a stronger women's division, but like it doesn't take 3 segments to make that statement. You can do it in 2. Oh wow, no, maybe I did notice it before, but Nyla Rose has a Legend of Zelda tattoo on her forearm. Up next, Pac versus Adam Hangman Page. Like a dentist and a carpenter, tooth and nail. Oh, Morrow. I love you. Try for the moonsault. Hits it. Is that it? Finally, 1, 2, 3. There it is. Expected Io to come out on that match. They need to establish like more heels outside of Baszler, Shafir, and Jessamine Duke. This match coming up right here at AEW is gonna be good. I think the match of the night so far, though, has to go to Riddle and Cole. I didn't get to see a lot of it, but from what I saw of it, it was just like takeover quality. Oh, look who's in the audience for NXT. Hall and Nash. Oh, Street Profits. The Street Profits are paired up with Bianca Belair now. Montez Ford is apparently with Bianca Belair. Not sure if that's like a real life thing or just kayfabe. Oh, promo for Tegan Nox. I guess they're doing a thing that Tegan's finally coming back. I guess she's going to be on NXT proper and not NXT UK. That's another thing. That's another reason why the the women's division on NXT is so good. Dakota Kai, Tegan Nox, Candice LeRae, Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, Mia Yim. I'm not the she's I like her. I'm not crazy about her, but I do like Mia Yim. You know, like the women's division is stacked now compared to where it was like 6 months ago. Montez is Bianca's husband. Really? In real life? I did not know that. The more you know. Ooh, Johnny Wrestling. Oh, wow. Well, that's a good way to, okay, that's a good way to compete with Pac versus Adam Hangman Page. Johnny Wrestling's first match. Yeah, we all thought after SummerSlam that Johnny might be done, but I think because they wanted to bring NXT to TV and compete with AEW, they were like, "Well, we gotta keep Johnny on NXT now." Oh my god! On TNT, there's a commercial about these Rangers fans. You know, Rangers fans who have like all this Rangers memorabilia. Love it. Season opener tomorrow night. That's me and the fiance will be watching. I'm guessing this guy that Johnny's facing is a member of the Forgotten Sons, because I don't know the Forgotten Sons too well, but that looks like he's wearing stuff from their gimmick. Good star right now for Gargano, and I don't know the name of the guy that Gargano's facing, and I feel terrible about it. Ooh, nice. I think Pac Page is going to be real good. I gotta say, like, one thing I love AEW set design, and I don't know if this is deliberate, what they were going for, but I'll tell you what it gives me a feel. And this might be the reason why. I could be completely wrong, but the fact that the entranceway has that chandelier type design, it almost makes it as if like they're in a ballroom, which honors kind of indie wrestling, because indie wrestling, that was a hell of a lariat, by the way, by Paige, because a lot of indie wrestling takes place in like dance hall, like halls and ballrooms and stuff like that traditionally have those chandeliers that make it really tough to do top rope moves off of because it's in the way. So I kind of want to know if that's like if there's another reason why they have that, if that's the actual inspiration, because that's the actual inspiration. That's awesome. NXT currently in commercial during the Gargano match, but they had the picture-picture. Meanwhile, Paige and Pac still going at it. Nice. Nice dive by Paige. Oof. God, Pac got thrown hard into that barricade. Oh, DDT reversal. Oh, apron. Back, like back body drop. Or back suplex kind of thing. In the Gargano match. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've watched your El Murpho channel. Oh. Let me see if I can read your name. I'm sorry if I'm Resma Gambalong 37 Pi. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Welcome to the Twitch side of things. Glad you decided to come over. And thank you for the compliment on my YouTube stuff. My stream's getting better every time. Okay, I see what this is. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's what that is. I'm gonna warn you once. Appreciate the kind words, but I do not need... Sorry, I don't want any solicitation here in my chat, so I'm gonna time you out. And if you solicit some more, you're gonna get a ban. I appreciate the kind words, but if you're coming in here just to solicit your own stuff and get me to pay for your designs, which I'm not currently looking for, thank you for offering though, I'm gonna ban you. If you wanna propose stuff to me, do it in DM, don't do it in my public chat, please. Thank you. So I'm gonna time you out for a little bit. If you wanna engage normally, then come on in and engage in the chat otherwise. You say you like my channel, but I open up your profile and you haven't even been following me. So well, the hour flipped over and it's still on USA Network. Springboard 450. It didn't land it really too great, did Pac there. Kind of an iffy spring there. Gargano intercepted. Comes right back. Nice. Lawn dart? Lawn dart. Like Gargano. Well, Pac is just Milking the crowd, trying to get heat. Oh, Jesus, that drop kick was right to the side slash back of Paige's head. Ooh, what a super kick by Paige. A nice leg layered on the other side. And what a cannonball to Gargano. Yikes. Woof. Up. Avalanche fallaway slam. Oh. Woo. That was huge by Hangman. Nice drop kick. Oh, that was a thing. It's like lifting it like out of a scoop slam position into a TKO. Feel bad for Pac's back on that one. Jesus, what a huge powerbomb to Gargano. Whoop. Oh, that's good. I think they mentioned that before, but AEW. Oh my lord! Paige just went right into the ring post. They warn you that when picture in picture is coming. Apparently, that's what JR just did on commentary. Forearm by Gargano, Euro uppercut, forearm, forearm, forearm. Picture in picture happened on AEW now. Oh, what a kick to the back of the head! And oh, what a lariat! What a bump! That was good. That was good. Johnny wrestling, looking for the finish. Well, looking for the stuff. The Gargano escape. Nice kick. Missed. Reverse Rana. Poison Rana. Looking for that super kick. Oh, God. He friggin' clocked him. He just kicked him so hard. So goddamn hard. Johnny Gargano wins. Holy crap, what a kick. I feel like this AEW match, like, it goes very slow and methodical when Pac's in control. And maybe because he's milking for time because they're in picture. But Earl Hebner's reffing that match, by the way. Oh, that's who it was. It was Shane Thorne. How did I not recognize Shane Thorne? Wow. That's bad on me. Bad, Murpho. Bad. Bad. That was Shane Thorne Gargano was wrestling. No wonder why the match was so good. I think NXT so far tonight has the better wrestling. But I think All Elite might have the better pacing, if that makes sense from a show standpoint. Although right now, like I said, Pac is being really, like, this match between Pac and Hangman is kind of really slow and at this point. Yeah, Tisk me is right, Breezy. Yeah, I'm a little out of it with NXT, with keeping up with who's been doing what and all that stuff. Promos for SmackDown now on NXT. Oh, we're getting the NXT Women's Championship match now. Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler. Oh my lord! Hangman just threw the meanest of spine busters on Pac, and Pac, I think, hit his head hard. Pac, ooh, spinning forearm, rebound forearm. Pick up, pop up power bomb. Yeah, it did. Yeah, Pac's head, Jesus. Hope he's not out of it. Power bomb, the spine buster. Rebound lariat, nope. Oh, what a moonsault by Hangman there. We had the exact same reaction there. Yep. For that rebound lariat, ducked by Pac. For the German, no. Oh, watch out for Earl. Oh, there it is. There's the cheap shot by the bastard. Oh, Pac's bleeding. You bleeding, Pac? Yeah, he bleeding. Going for the finish. Red arrow. Just looking for it. Oh my god, got it right on the back of Pac, right into the brutalizer. I think this is what they're calling it. Yep. They're ringing the bell, that's it. Hangman's calling for it. Hangman losing 2 straight. And Pac's now won 2 straight. Because he beat Kenny, didn't he? He beat Kenny and now he's beat Hangman. Damn. I wonder if that, like Cody's the only face that's been winning in the singles competition, because you got Jericho winning and Pac winning. Unless you would consider Moxley a face. Well, Moxley's only had 1 match. I mean, and he's not scheduled to have a match tonight. That was a good match, though. I think the in-between segments, the picture-in-picture, kind of like killed it, because it was a little like almost very slow, barely anything happening. But there was a lot of high action there. And when they got going and when they were on TV, they were going really hard. I think what happened was Pac is bleeding because I think his orbital bone. Look at how picture perfect that red arrow was. I think when Hangman went for that outside moonsault, got him like right here with his elbow. That'll be a nice shiner for Pac. There's a little springboard crossbody from Candice LeRae now. I can't get over a little bit of the bubbly. It's like my favorite thing in wrestling right now. It cracks me up every time. Yeah, Breezy, I agree. I think that was a good match overall. Between Paige and Pac. It just suffered from a little bit of like, ooh, Dr. Britt Baker coming out. Yeah, it just suffered from a little bit of slowness during the picture-in-picture. Candice and Shane, on the other hand, during the picture-in-picture are going at it. And it looks like Dr. Britt Baker is going to be joining for commentary for the title match between Riho and Nyla Rose. Yep, that's what we got next. Let me go ahead and change that up. Easy there, JR. What's picture in picture? It's pretty much when they air the commercials, but the commercial is like here. Like say like let's say this area here is the screen. They'll have the commercials airing here, and then like right here in a little smaller box will be the match continuing on. So that's picture in picture. I feel like Nyla's gonna win this one. I've got Nyla on this one. Oh, gotcha. TSN is doing that? Oh, wow. I'm surprised. Yeah, TNT's doing it. So, like, when you guys were at commercial, Pac and Hangman were still going around doing stuff, but a lot of it was just Pac, like, sitting in the corner, taking his time, casually walking around Hangman while Hangman was selling, and, like, not much action. This women's title match has been good. We've got 2 women's title matches going on at the same time. Baszler and Candice are at the beginning. They're about to go to commercial for AEW, and that's going to start when they come back. Alan and Britt will be a good first rivalry. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what they're setting this up for. Because Britt's definitely the most over... the biggest, probably the biggest women's star that they have, next to Awesome Kong. And Nyla Rose is a great monster heel. And that's the other thing. They might want Awesome Kong to also be a monster heel. So it's like you got to build somebody up. And traditionally, it's better to just... it's better to have a heel champion with a face chasing. But it'd be interesting because that leads me to believe that if Nyla Rose does win here, that maybe the Bucks win the tag titles, because you don't want all 3 different championships to all have heels as their first champion. I guess we'll see. Who knows? Maybe Riho will end up winning somehow. Candice getting to the ropes. A little bit of slow methodic psychology by Shayna Baszler, of course, working the arm. Oh God, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Nobody's crazy enough to take that bump. A German to the outside. Off the apron. Oh, nice! I don't know what the name of that move is, but it was kind of like a, kind of like a downward spiral. Alright, so I feel there's a ton of potential with AEW. Oh, there really is. Candice going on fire. Oh, Jesus. She almost smashed her face in the barricade there. Oh, the Women's World Championship is kind of smaller than I thought it would be. Yeah, Nyla's definitely winning. They just said Nyla Rose and cut immediately to Britt Baker. That's hardcore foreshadowing. I hope Riho doesn't get just absolutely destroyed here. I hope she puts up a reasonable fight. Candice selling the arm, which is good. Oh, avalanche gut wrench suplex by Shayna. It looks like she might have hit her head hard coming down. Picture in picture for NXT. They cut away. So we get to focus on the AEW Women's Championship match. Ooh, nice head scissors. Shoulder tackle. I like that bridge kick out where she just bridges out from underneath Nyla to get out. I like it. Oh, Jesus. No, sold the double stomp. I hope that was planned. And that Rio wasn't trying to actually like balance. Pretty sure that was planned for her to just fall off like that. That belt is tiny. Yeah, right? Super tiny. Uh-oh, I'm getting the pinwheel on USA again. Up. Oh, it's back. Oh, nope, back. Let me try and refresh the page on the USA Network site. Oh, I'm getting the pinwheel issue again. It was working good for about an hour. Oh, Rio sniffs out. You're not gonna German that woman. She is too damn strong for you to be doing that stuff, that nonsense. You're about to go flying, though. Nope, nope, fights out of it. Locks in. I like that reversal. Wrapping the legs around the outside of the opponent's legs, hooking so that way you can't get flipped. Back elbow. Nice knee. Knee strikes. Oh, nice little like rebound German by Candice as the NXT Women's Championship match comes back on the air. Up, sleeper. Candice has a sleeper. I swear if Candice wins this match, I'm gonna lose it. Rio, oh, what a catch by Nyla Rose. From the top turnbuckle, catching her on the outside as she goes for a crossbody, and she wasn't perfectly placed either. Nyla had to go get her, and still caught her. Oof, elevated sleeper on Candice. What's Candice trying to do here? Swing neck breaker? Nice. Nyla with a chair? There's disqualifications, right? Is she like deliberately trying to get disqualified, or is she trying to get the ref to like turn its back? Like, why would you do something to try and get yourself disqualified? Like, this is a, like, if your plan, like, the only way, like, honestly, when it comes to a heel, especially when it's for, like, to be the crown of the first champion, something like this, like, I'm going to critique this AEW match here a little bit. The NXT one's been great. But, like, if you're, I know you're a heel. Alright, well, she's looking to get another weapon, so maybe if this pays off, maybe this will pay off eventually. Oh, nice reversal into the Karabuta clutch. Off the lion salt. Candice went for the lion salt. Shayna moved out of the way in the Karabuta clutch. Is this it? I'll get to my point in AEW in just a second when I get a chance, but this looks like this is we're getting to the end here between Candice and Shayna. Now let's stack and chairs and put Rio on there. She's going to end up eating that because that's otherwise going to be DQ. Yep, she ate it on the flipping senton. I mean, I guess that's the payoff. Maybe the reasoning is if Rio's underneath, it's not a disqualification, but like... And Candice taps out. Great, good, really good women's title match between Candice and Shayna. Kind of knew Shayna wasn't going to lose. Would have been great if Candice won. But I didn't think they were going to do that on... They were going to switch that title on television. Shayna's been holding it for so long, that's something that's going to switch over on a takeover. Now, to get back to my point here, like... So this is to crown the first AEW Women's Champion. Like, you can sell the fact that maybe, like, Nyla Rose is just a monster and just wants to hurt people, but, like, I don't care who you are. You want to be the first champion. And you know a chair is going to cause a disqualification. So, my only thinking is that if you're a heel and you're going to bring out a chair, the main tactic of that as a heel should be you're doing it so the ref sees it and takes the chair away, or the foreign object away, and when the ref goes to take the foreign object away, you do something dirty behind the ref's back. And Nyla didn't do that. So to me, like, Nyla kind of just, as a character, seems dumb. It's like she's willing to, and it almost kind of devalues the women's championship a little bit, because she's basically saying, I don't care about this championship, even if it means I get to be the first one. I just want to hurt her, even if it means I get disqualified and lose this championship. Because they did say she'd get disqualified. But, like, then if she's disqualified, can the title be crowned on a disqualification? Like, maybe that's the counter argument there. That, like, maybe she thinks, oh, well, if I get disqualified, so what? I'll get another match. But, like, then maybe you lose your opportunity and Rio just faces somebody else. So, like, I don't understand that. Ooh, nice little roll-through double stomp by Rio. Like, yeah, the spot of her doing the flipping senton and eating it on the chairs is cool. But, like, I don't think the psychology behind it is a huge Samoan drop. I don't think the psychology behind it I don't think the moment validates the lack of psychology behind getting to that moment. Yeah, not sure what she was going for other than setting up her eating it afterwards. Yeah, exactly, Breezy. Like, at least when you do it with tables, like, tables traditionally, like, have become a thing where it's not disqualification if they go through that. If it's, like, an announce table or something. But, like, do you really want to do an announce table spot at the beginning? So, like, was the moment cool? Yes, but I feel like the match really suffers as a whole because of it. Nyla's looking to do something huge. Oh, there's that knee to Rio off the ropes. Guillotine style. Off the back of the head. Oh, Becky and Sasha are doing a Hell in a Cell match for the Raw Women's title. Nice. Nyla's got Rio in a submission. I doubt she's going to tap because, you know, they're still in commercials. Imperium vignette. I'm guessing they're going to have Imperium show up as, like, and Walter and the NXT UK title, like, show up on NXT TV to give NXT UK exposure. I will say I do think Kushida and Walter is going to be an amazing championship match. If they decide that's what they're doing with the NXT title. Well, I just missed whatever Riho just tried on Nyla. I just hope Rio's not hurt by whatever she just tried to do. I will say, well, be nice to have Sasha back as a heel. I agree. I like Sasha, whether she's a face or heel, but she's such a better heel. Oh, we are getting Kushida versus Walter non-title next week on NXT. That's a good reason to tune into NXT next week. Ooh, Petey Dunne. Petey Dunne coming out on NXT. Rio fighting. Oh my god. Just walked into that massive boot of Nyla. Oh god. Rio, don't die. Oh, nice reversal into a pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I thought that was it. That was so close. I thought they were going to give it to her for a split second there. And close. Oh my god. That was a gross Death Valley driver. That's it. 2. No. Rio kicks out. That Death Valley driver looked like it murdered little Rio. That was a great little sequence there by those two. Oh, Danny Burch. Is Pete Dunne facing Danny Burch, or are they teaming? I'm assuming they're facing off against each other. Yep, they're definitely, looks like they're facing. Yep, they're having a match. We're in the final half hour of night 1 of the Wednesday Night War. Look at those forearms by Rio. No way. Oh my god, she just hit Nyla Rose with an avalanche Northern Lights. I think she was supposed to bridge. But that's like really hard to do. That was cool. That was from the second rope too. I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to pull that off, but they did. Rio misses with the knee. Oh, but gets it anyway in the back of the head. Wow. Well, they've made me believe that Rio could win this. 1, 2. Oh my god, she did! Oh my god! Rio just beat Nyla Rose. Are you kidding me? No way! Oh, that was great. Like, I don't know what that does storyline wise. Maybe you turn Britt Baker heel or you keep it going with Nyla Rose in there. But wow. What a moment. Wow. Wow. I mean, it'll be interesting to see where they go from here. I think this was a really good match. I think this was a good match by these two. They definitely turned it on towards the end. The ending was fantastic. The one blemish I gotta say, though, is that Nyla Rose chair thing. Like, that drove me nuts. But that finish is great, and I can't believe that Rio actually beat Nyla. Did somebody just try to jump into the ring, or was that somebody who works there? Saw somebody... Ah, okay, it's one of the interviewers. Is that Michael Nakazawa? Yes, Michael Nakazawa. She, like... I will say that match did a great job establishing Rio as a resilient babyface champion, though. As she took so much punishment. That Death Valley driver she took was disgusting. Uh-oh. Nyla Rose, oh my god, attacking that. Nyla Rose taking out frustration on Michael Nakazawa. Intergender wrestling, kind of. Oh god. Oh god, do not kill Nakazawa. There we go, you got him. Oof. Huge sit-out powerbomb. Britt Baker's still ringside. I wonder if she's going to come make the save on Rio. Yeah. Who is that? Oh, Kenny. Kenny making the save on Rio. Which is good because, you know, yeah, they sold the fact that, like, Kenny helped train Rio. Leave. And commercial. So yeah, I definitely don't think we're done between Nyla Rose and Riho then. That does do a lot for Riho though and establishes her as a star. I think as long as she keeps facing Nyla Rose and you keep Britt Baker on the outside, that's fine. It was a really good match. Again, I just don't agree with the psychology of the chair use. I just don't get it. That kind of stuff drives me nuts in championship matches. Like, if you're the heel champion and the title doesn't change hands on disqualification, then I'm perfectly fine with that. Or, you know, if you're using it again as a distraction, so you can do something dirty while the rest putting the foreign object away, that's fine with me. But, you know. Moxley was supposed to appear and he hasn't yet. But it looks like they're going into the main event right now. Being the Elite, BTE. Yeah, they're going to the main event. Here's the Bucks. The Elite, be the Elite. Like, it's like, I know Moxley was supposed to make an appearance, so maybe he's going to come in at the end of this match. It would make sense because he's supposed to have a match with Kenny at Full Gear. They've got 24 minutes to get through this match, so whatever else. I like they all have the same green. But that also probably means, I wonder if that means Angelico and Jack Evans are in the Elite now because they're wearing the same neon green. By the way, I'm completely ignoring right now just because of what happened on AEW. I'm ignoring Danny Burch versus Pete Dunne, which is looking great. That was a great top rope hangman DDT by Dunne. Referee's got the gloves on, so somebody's bleeding. Looks like Burch maybe on his face, his orbital bone. He's got a cut. Not much blood, but it's there. My big thing for Moxley is keeping healthy, though, because he will be a massive draw. Yeah, but I think I'm pretty sure he's healthy. So I don't know what's the bigger moment of the night. I would probably have to give it to Rio winning the women's championship. It's probably the biggest moment of the night. Pete Dunne just won with the bitter end on Danny Burch. The match looked good. Match looks solid. It's just with Rio winning the championship, I was completely distracted by that. I think that's the biggest moment of the night. I would argue potentially Finn Balor returning to NXT, but I feel like that's almost kind of like a demotion to Balor, and I feel like Balor kind of deserves better. Oh, what the? Who is that? Wait. Damian Priest just attacked Pete Dunne. I don't know. I've heard the name Damian Priest. It came out of nowhere and attacked Pete Dunne. He hit him with the crossroads. Hey, look, it's Kathy Kelly. They've been giving it a big push. Okay. Oh, that was the thing. That's what led to it. Helped Cole beat Riddle. He hit him with the cast he's got on his right hand, and then hit him with the last shot. I was wondering why that got such a big pop or whatever during the match. I thought it was just wrist tape at first. The main event is going to be the tag title match of O'Reilly and Fish versus the Street Profits. Interesting. That makes me seem like something big's gonna happen after the match. But they've got like what, 10 minutes? 20 minutes. Santana and Ortiz. The boys. The boys. I hung out with them at they're from New York. From the city. Brother and I hung out with them in the tailgating at WrestleMania 29 years and years ago. That was what, 2013? I don't know how he does it. I say it all the time. Yeah, I did just see that he flipped somebody off. I don't know how Jericho does it, but he just... I mean, they're AEW's TV 14, I believe, so it's okay. I don't know how Jericho does it. Like, being able to reinvent himself so many different times. Oh, the Street Profits are getting introduced by Wale. That's pretty dope. Oh, they gave everybody red cups to go with the Street Profits. Oh, they're hyped for this match. Alright, this match is going to be hype. I was originally like, I don't know if this is the right decision to put up against AEW. I still think the AEW match is the match I want to watch, but they are hyped for this tag match. This tag match should be good. And then if Jericho does a smart heel thing, he'll tease it, and then he'll tag right back out. CS has to get tagged in. Smart heel thing is turn around, tag right back out. Yep, there you go. There it is. Cheap Heat. Battle of Winnipeg's gonna have to wait, Breezy. I mean, they've already done it twice. Oh, they are coming out real quick and fast and hard. Real quick. Jump over Bulldog by Kenny. Teasing Santana to the outside. Here comes Jericho for the cutoff. Big chop. Alright, I like the Street Profits entrance, but they're starting to milk it a little too long, and they don't got a ton of time to get all this in. They got like 15 minutes for the match, whatever else is going to happen. Like, super kick. Super kick. Super kick party. AEW is giving the fans what they want right now with the as far as the wrestling. I mean, granted, this is entertainment and it's good, but like this entrance is going on for way too long. It was a hype entrance, but I think it went all like 30 seconds too long. And it was like a 3 to 4 minute entrance. So it's not like I'm saying it needed to be quick. Moxley. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a good shot. Ring the bell. That's it. It's over. All right, or is Moxley not, is Omega not legal? Technically, shouldn't this be a disqualification? Like, it's awesome that Moxley's in here wrecking stuff, but it's technically a disqualification, isn't it? Like, AEW psychology right now has got me kind of wondering in these last couple matches. As awesome as this Omega Moxley brawl is. Unless Kenny isn't the legal man, then technically that's some leeway. He's not the legal man, so technically it's not interference, but it technically still is. I wonder, like, AEW's got another 13 minutes of airtime to fill. So it's gonna be interesting to see how, like, how this all goes down. Kenny using the mop. This is the cleaner. I get it. It's a joke. And, like, I guess the story is Omega's gonna get distracted and cause the loss of the match. He's too obsessed with Moxley instead of going back to the ring. Jesus. Moxley throwing Omega into that door. I mean, there's plenty of time for anything to happen here. Oh, good lord. No, not the steel. Or not the glass table, please. Please not the glass table. Oh my god! No way! That is a glass and metal table. You people could seriously hurt yourselves. Elevated double arm DDT through a glass coffee table. I don't know how you can gimmick that. And they go to commercial on that. There's still 10 minutes left of airtime. 12 minutes. Man. Again, like, I'm iffy on, like, how the psychology works for that. Maybe if Kenny, again, like, if Kenny isn't a legal man, I guess it's forgivable, okay? But that was still an awesome moment. Again, I feel like they're almost, like, foregoing some psychology things just for the sake of, moments. Unless they want to say, you know, like, he wasn't a legal man and it's referee's discretion at that point, then I guess that's okay. Guess I'm alright with that, I guess. Both shows are in their final commercial break right now. NXT's doing picture-in-picture, though. With O'Reilly working with, I believe it's Montez Ford. Yeah, it's Montez Ford. Oh, nice double team drop kick there. The drop down into the drop kick by the Street Profits. Yeah, that Toucan Sam there got CGI is a little creepy. A little creeptastic there. AEW's back. Oh my god, they're gonna replay that. Jesus Christ. It was a wood. It was wood. It was a wood table with glass. It looks like they painted it silver to make it look like it was a metal table. And still, it's a glass coffee table. I don't know how you can gimmick the glass on a wood coffee table unless they, like, specifically built it with the sugar glass in it. It still makes an amazing moment. That was nuts. Nice. Nice fake out, tag fake out there by Santana Ortiz. Oh, flip over. Coming up. Nice. Cross body, senton. Nice. Nice this tandem offense by Santana Ortiz is great. Into a plank headbutt onto the chest. That was good. This boy's got so good. NXT tag title match is back. Montez forward on a house of fire with these drop kicks. And cut off by Bobby Fish. It's hard to make sugar glass clear, though. That's true. Don't know who got the worst of that table, though. Moxley absorbed most of the blow, but Omega had his one forearm go into where the glass was. Luckily, it doesn't look like it got cut. That could have been very dangerous. Oh, that was cool. Little flipping float over cutter. Good cut off by Santana Ortiz off of that. Nice Northern Lights. Flip over. Hit it again. And then for the third time. Oh, went for the cutoff. Double Northern Lights. Love it. There's a hot tag. Oop, watch out, cameraman. Hot tag coming at you. Oh, what an indie kick. High knee. Oh, Bulldog Lariat. Bulldog clothesline. That was good. Both these matches have been good, but right now the AEW match has my attention. I'm Murpho. No, long time no see. Hataro, what's up, dude? I smell surprise guest coming out. 3 against 2. Someone's coming out. Possibly. Maybe Cody's gonna come out because Jericho attacked Cody to start off the show. So maybe Cody's coming out to make the save. Bucks just run a wild breezy. Yeah, they are. Meltzer driver. Jericho gonna cut it off into a code breaker. That was good. Ortiz. Holding them off. With a drop kick. Oh, elevated cannonball. Throw him into a code breaker. Oh, into the Judas effect. That's it. I don't think anybody's coming out. That's it. Nobody's kicking out of the Judas effect while they're building it up. That was a great finish. I liked the cutoff and the tandem offense there. Great main event. Great main event to start off AEW. They've got 5 minutes of airtime left, though, so who knows? We could see more stuff happen. Yeah, now beat-up's coming, so I'm thinking maybe Cody will try to come out and make the save. Yep, here he comes. Suit and all. Uh-oh, Sammy Guevara. Is he going to attack Cody? Oh, man, low blows Cody. And oh, here comes Goldust. It's an all-out brawl right now. Spinning power slam. Guevara. Oh, low blow to Guevara. Wait, what? Who is that? Oh my god, it's Jack Swagger! Oh my god! Swagger! That's a surprise you get! That's how you make an impact! Oh, man. Oh, that's huge. And Swagger's joining this, like, heel. All the heels. Oh, my God. Swagger. And Jack Swagger is, like, hardcore, legit, with coming off his MMA success. He got done dirty at the end there by the E. Oh my God. Oh man, it is on. I wonder if this is like a faction that's forming. We the people chant, let's go. Jericho, Santana Ortiz, Swagger, and Sammy Guevara as a faction. I'm here for that. What are they doing here? You know, they're getting the ring bell table? The crowd is lit. The crowd is on fire. I'm thinking like maybe somebody else comes out and make the save, but I don't think so. I think this beatdown's just they're gonna milk it. Beat up Dustin in front of Cody, really build up the championship match. Yep, Swagger bomb through the table on Goldust. Oh my God, the table didn't fully give. Jesus. Jack Hager, he's going by because they can't use the last name Swagger because WWE. I wonder if this is gonna be this is such an awesome fact. I love this. Please be a faction. This is awesome. The Elite versus like Jericho. I don't even know what to call it. Yeah, they're gonna do like the faction celebration together. Wow. What a main event and what a way to close out your show. I knew they were gonna do something. Oh man, that was... What a finish to the first show. Ooh. Ooh, Street Profits just hit a few... Montez Ford just hit a huge move on Kyle O'Reilly. Looks like they're re-airing Dynamite right now. In case you missed it, which I wouldn't mind watching it back again. Ooh, Kyle O'Reilly with the double underhook suplexes. That was an amazing ending. Like, I think Dynamite... I'll get into it more once NXT finishes up. NXT's not over yet. Oof. Double arm DDT. Push up into that huge German. Or wheelbarrow suplex. Legendary, maybe? I'm just being a big AEW supermark, but that was legendary. That was pretty legendary. That's a moment that will live in history, I think. That was huge. I think match of the night, I think, still goes to, between both shows, I think match of the night still goes to the NXT Championship match that kicked off. Though I think the main event was a close second because it was a really great wrestling match. Moment of the night, definitely the finish here. Unless something happens at the end here for NXT. I think moment of the night is the end of that main event. I think NXT so far has had the better psychology. I think, and as far as wrestling goes, I think it's been even. Both have put on quality, good, really entertaining matches. Might give the edge to AEW. Might. You loved Rio's match? It was really good. But Hataru, you weren't here when I was saying it. The one thing that drove me nuts was Nyla Rose trying to use the chairs. Because if you get disqualified, you lose the match. You don't get the championship. And I would like to assume you're not given a rematch opportunity. Because you blew your shot. So why, if you have a chance to be the first ever women's champion for AEW, Jake Hager now is Jack Swagger. Okay, Jake Hager. Love it. I like that name. I actually really like that name. Like, why would you use the chairs? The only way I think a heel should use chairs in a match where in a title match where there's disqualification is if you are the champion and you're getting disqualified intentionally to hold on to the championship, or you're using the chair deliberately to get the ref's attention, and then you use the fact that the ref putting the chair away to do another like low down dirty tactic. Hot tag into Angelo Dawkins here. And for Nyla, that was neither. And so, like, I think that was just terrible psychology, which really marred what was actually a really good women's championship match with an amazing moment of Riho winning, which I think is the second best moment of the night. And I also think, like I said, the reason why I think NXT's had the better psychology is because AEW also the main event, like, Kenny wasn't legal, so I guess you could let it go at referee's discretion, but like technically the moment Moxley interfered and attacked Omega, like technically that should have been a disqualification. But huge spear by Dawkins, but he didn't get O'Reilly. Oof, big kick, counter with a big punch. Rebound lariat, but Dawkins doesn't bump it. Oof. Leg catch suplex. 1, 2. No. Yes, I agree. Nyla Chairs was poopy, and her name also sounds like Nyla Jax. Image as well as McMahon pulled his supercard. Hall and Nash came out. I mean, the Hall and Nash thing was cool, but I think Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes coming out with Private Party, like getting involved, and Angelico and Jack Evans, I thought that was better. Why is NXT so damn dark? I think they're trying to give off that, like, real sporting event, almost MMA type feel with the lighting. Which I'm not sure if I like, but that's what they're going for, it seems. Just being honest, they need some lights. Maybe they're going for old NWA feel. Yeah, I think they're going for, like, almost like an old school, kind of like when wrestling was seen as a competition type thing. So yeah, I think storytelling through the show so far. Well, I can't say that until I see what happens here at the end with Street Profits and Undisputed Era. And Fish just pulled O'Reilly with Dawkins in the center. Ford getting attacked. I got a feeling that Ford's gonna like push him up into the guillotine. Is this going to cause tap out? I got to believe that Ford's going to dump Fish on O'Reilly here. Yep, rebound off and the push off of the save. We're at 10:05 right now, so NXT's running along. Overall, I think Dynamite, that was a great first episode. Great storytelling throughout the show. I think, again, there was one really bad psychology thing and one kind of psychology thing. Wrestling was solid. I liked the presentation. The commentary sounded good, but I didn't have it completely up. And also I've got NXT on. The wrestling, of course, was class. I think there was a little bit of, I think that, oh, nobody home. Oh, Frog Splash. Are they going to win? Are Street Profits going to win? 2? No. AEW had some great moments. The ending, like, legendary, as Satoru said. And then Riho winning the women's championship was a huge shock. NXT had a good surprise question mark with Finn Balor coming back. I mean, it's cool that Finn Balor is going to be on NXT and fighting for the NXT championship, but again, I feel like that's a demotion. I don't want to see Finn Balor on NXT anymore. I want to see Finn Balor on Raw and SmackDown competing for the WWE and Universal Championships. Oh my God! I hope Montez Ford didn't just break his ankle. He just suicide dove over the corner turnbuckle over the ring post. Are they going to let Street Profits win? Nope. Oh, there's Roddy Strong interfering. Are Street Profits going to actually win the championships here? Nope. Looks like we're going to get the finish here, the high-low. 1, 2, 3. Undisputed Era wins and retains thanks to Roddy Strong. Great, good, really good tag match. I'm kind of hoping that there's some sort of surprise here at the end, though, as things go off the air, because the NXT might need something after what AEW just pulled off. I'm gonna keep this on. I'm gonna keep AEW Dynamite on for the replay, just so I can. Actually, I recorded it. I can watch it just so I can hear the Jack Swagger / Jake Hager pop from the crowd tonight again, because that was insane. I lost it. So Roddy Strong with the assist to help Undisputed Era retain. All champions retain tonight. Somebody's going to attack Adam Cole because he's alone on the ramp. Is it going to be Finn Balor or who's it going to be? You got to do something post-match. Up. Who is this? Somebody's answering. Somebody's coming out. Ciampa? It's got to be Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa's back, baby. Yes. I am here for Ciampa versus Adam Cole. Oh, if this is the caliber of like wrestling show, of wrestling and weekly TV we're gonna get out of this war, bring it on. Bring it on. Why Hunter can book better than Vince can? Because Triple H keeps his ear to the ground when it comes to what the current state of the wrestling business is, instead of having a singular vision for what he believes wrestling is and sticking to it, and only like going with the flow when there's a lot of pressure on from other people. And I feel like Hunter might be more willing to listen to outside opinions. I feel like it takes a lot more to convince Vince McMahon that like he should do something else. Great finish, great ending to NXT. I think now that both shows are over, Hatari, you're going to AEW in Pittsburgh. That's awesome, dude. You order your tickets. They mentioned a surprise guest from New Japan will be in attendance. I don't know who. Ooh, I'm gonna be interested in Pittsburgh. Is Pittsburgh next week or is it Boston? That's next week. But anyway, the shows in general, pretty even. If I think I may have to give the edge to AEW tonight, but only slightly. I think they both had really good wrestling. I think NXT might have had the better quality wrestling overall, though, because that tag match was really good. That women's championship match was really good, and that NXT title match was insane. And with AEW, like, Guevara versus Cody was good. That main event was really good. That women's championship match was good, but then had that really bad psychology choice. And I feel like Pac and Hangman was good when they were on camera, but the picture-in-picture and the slow pace that they ended up going to really hurt it. So I think pure wrestling goes to NXT. I think excitement, hype moments, and storytelling, a story being told throughout the show, I think goes to AEW. But then again, like, you know, I do say, and I think the pacing also goes to AEW. I feel like AEW did a much better job of pacing the show, pacing the matches. NXT, all the matches were good, but they had that Io Shirai Mia Yim match, which was good, but it went on for 3 segments. 3 segments. That's way too long. So I think shocking moments, storytelling thread throughout the show, and pacing go to AEW. I think psychology, like in-match psychology, and pure wrestling goes to NXT, but I think pure wrestling goes to NXT just a little bit. Overall, I think I give the edge to AEW, but I think both shows tonight were amazing. And if this is what we're going to get every Wednesday night, I am excited. I am so happy to be a wrestling fan right now. I am so happy for Wednesday nights going forward. I am hype. What's up, footballers? Let me see what you guys said in chat. I'm catching up with chat. I like the feel of the AEW show more. Yeah, footballers, I think that's what I'm also trying to say. Like, from the presentation and flow standpoint, I kind of liked AEW better. First Boston, then Pittsburgh. All right, so Boston's next week, Pittsburgh's in 2 weeks. I have a serious question for everyone. You think Triple H was watching AEW backstage? I don't think so. I think he was focusing more on making sure that his match went well, but I wouldn't be surprised if some people maybe were watching the competition, but probably nobody backstage. Everybody backstage is probably focused on putting on the best possible show they could, but I am sure Triple H will watch AEW when he goes to SmackDown, or tonight. I'm sure he will watch and see what they've done and adjust. I think he's focusing solely on making the NXT show the best possible show and not sitting there watching, seeing what AEW does and reacts. I think they did a better job with Cutler and MJF than AEW would have edged it out. In the wrestling, possibly. That, and again, also, like I said, the Hangman Adam Page and Pac segments, parts of it were really, really slow. Where like they weren't doing anything and it was just Pac posturing and trying to get heat and almost like trying to get bleed out the match, which technically that went on after MJF and Cutler. So if Cutler actually did legit hurt himself, that could have been why Pac did what he did. Maybe they said, stretch the match out because Cutler MJF went short because Cutler got hurt. I'll stick with watching AEW each week for right now. That's fine, footballers. You can watch both if you want. That's what I did tonight. And that's what I'm actually going to plan on doing going forward. I'm going to make this a Wednesday Night War watch party. I'm going to put AEW on my bigger screen TV, and then I'm going to put on my gaming computer in a web browser. I'm going to put NXT on USA on USA.com for their live TV and watch NXT so I can watch what both shows are doing and react to each show. So if you guys come to the watch party, you're only going to watch one show, you'll get my take. You'll get to hear what's going on in the other show. I don't really like the lighting of NXT. I kind of don't like it either. I kind of liked it when it was more higher lit. I think they're going for, like I said before, like that kind of like boxing, MMA, kind of like real sport feel where it's almost like the ring is a spotlight as opposed to having lighting that lights up the arena and the crowd. Which I feel like is to the detriment almost of NXT, because part of what makes NXT so charming is the crowd. Hatara, you agree with footballers? Like if you switch between AEW and NXT, you can tell who has a better presentation. Yeah, I agree. AEW has a pretty stacked roster. Yes, they do. I mean, so does NXT when you think about it. Like you just added Finn Balor. Gargano's not going anywhere. Ciampa just came back. All of Undisputed Era. Street Profits are damn good. Tegan Nox is coming back. Candice LeRae, Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, Dakota Kai, Kushida, Walter's technically on there. Shane Thorne and Pete Dunne just had a hell of a match. Like NXT is pretty stacked too. I think both shows are stacked with great talent. I just need to solidify their mid card more. Yeah, footballers. I think you're right there. I think that'll come with time for AEW. Yeah, I may have a dual screen thing too, but I may have NXT on my computer monitor while AEW will be on the big screen. That's what I'm doing, footballers. Until NXT can make me like want to put AEW on the smaller television. If TNT does that for their browser, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not one of those people who want to see the end of WWE. I grew up with WWF. I'm an 80s baby. I just want to see some new comp push WWE to be more competitive. I just believe McMahon has gotten complacent. I have nothing against the man. He's a businessman. Hataro, I completely agree with you. That's why I'm doing both shows, and that's why I'm also being critical of AEW too. I'm being critical of both shows. I'm pointing out the flaws in both shows. I'm just a wrestling fan. Like, in the Attitude Era, I was pretty much almost all WWE. I did get into WCW towards the end, but I'm an 80s baby too. I grew up on WWE, but I just love wrestling. And so the more wrestling, the better. And there's never been more talent, I think, in the world of wrestling, possibly than right now. And I just want to see wrestling everywhere do well. I want to watch both shows. I want to see AEW succeed. I want to see NXT succeed. I don't want to see AEW bring down WWE, the big evil corporation. I want to see AEW have an amazing product that's a great alternative to WWE. I personally prefer AEW with my tastes and NXT over main roster WWE, but that's not going to keep me watching. That's not going to make me wish that WWE just crumbles. I still want people to enjoy WWE if that's what they enjoy. I'm still going to watch the pay-per-view. I'm still going to keep in touch with what's going on Raw and SmackDown. If Raw and SmackDown have a good card, I might watch those too. I think wrestling is great. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan right now. And I am ecstatic for this Wednesday Night War. And I want both shows to thrive. I wish NXT was on Tuesday. Why do they have to do this to me? Because competition, baby. Competition makes everybody better. I would feel better missing SmackDown or Raw than missing NXT. I kind of feel the same way about you. Yeah, Breeze, I agree with you. It's just a good time to be a wrestling fan. To be honest, I've been watching... I can't believe I'm saying this. I've been watching NWA James Storm is doing some great things over there. It's not on TV. I wish it was. Really? Interesting. But I mean, that's another thing. Like, it's not just AEW and WWE that's like doing really well right now. Like, I love AEW. I really enjoyed WWE. More so NXT, but I still enjoy WWE. WWE is WWE. I love AEW, what they're doing. I love what New Japan's doing. So I try to watch New Japan whenever I can for like the big events. ROH is kind of fallen off, which is meh. But New Japan's doing well. I hear Impact is doing better. So like it's just a good time to be a wrestling fan. NXT UK is still solid. Like I don't get to watch NXT UK, but I watched the recent takeover and it's good. Like there's just so much good wrestling on right now. It's unbelievable. And like even the indies. Like you can get good shows on the indies. Like IWTV is a thing. Independent wrestling organizations have their own television network online. It's just a great time to be a wrestling fan. I am ecstatic. I'm going to probably for next week change the layout a little bit that I've got going on right here where I'll probably throw the NXT logo on as well as the AEW Dynamite logo. Try to make them both fit in that space above the current match. And I'll probably maybe do like current match is instead of current match. And in that little window, I'll try to put on like a split image. Or maybe I'll try to make it work to where like I'll have like AEW current match and then like NXT current match. And that's eventually what I think I'm going to try to do for this layout. And I'll just have to try and keep things going with the images. But I originally only thought I was going to be able to watch one. I didn't know that USA had their own like watch live. But I can watch both, so I'm happy. I can't believe people were streaming Dynamite without being taken down. Well, I mean, AEW is just starting, so I'm sure they're not as like vigilant and aggressive against pirating as the WWE is. I used to get caught up in the drama and watch a lot of shoot interviews, and I honestly believe all those shoot interviews are just a way for older wrestlers to remain relevant. And one thing I can say is McMahon is McMahon, but he has given a platform to a lot of guys and challenged lives. I think that's fair, if I'm understanding what you said correctly, yeah. So the Countdown to Dynamite show drew 600,000. Wow! So it'll be interesting to see what the ratings are for the show tonight. I'm sure they'll be huge. especially once the news of like Jake Hager comes out, Jack Swagger. I'm totally leaving Dynamite on still. I'm gonna watch it while I do some work. All right, guys. I think I've talked and said everything I wanted to say. I hope everybody enjoyed watching AEW. Everybody enjoyed watching NXT. I hope for you guys who came by and watched me do the watch party and live reaction, you guys enjoyed that. Again, the fiancés late nights are now Wednesdays, so every Wednesday night, unless I get stuck late at work, this is going to be a thing we're going to do, because it's a simple thing for me to do. Instead of game, I'm just kicking back watching wrestling with you guys. It's not like I have to focus my mind with games and do more of a setup. So every Wednesday night, I'll be back here on Twitch. I'm also going to try and send this over to YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, you're watching this on YouTube, twitch.tv/Murpho. Come watch live. Be part of the chat, which is going on right over this way. So you can watch this and react to this with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the watch party. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to get out of here. I've got things to clip. I want to clip this, make a thumbnail for this, send this over to YouTube. I got to get my Destiny stuff out that I did. I have to schedule my Madden video from last week. I've got my stuff, my MLB stuff from Monday. I've got so much stuff to work on and clip that I got to get going. I got to get out of here. I got stuff to send to the tubes of you. So thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate it. Thanks to MVP of the night, by the way, goes to Breezy. She stuck with me pretty much all night on the watch party, involved in the chat. So thank you for keeping me company, Breezy. I appreciate you. You're the MVP of the stream tonight. You're the champ of the stream. I also want to say thanks to Hotaro, thanks to Footballers, thanks to Renji, thanks to Adam Ritt, thanks to everybody else who came by and got involved in the chat tonight. Thanks to anybody, and Laserscope as well. Laserscope also stopped by and got involved in the chat. I also want to say thank you to anyone who came by and watched and lurked. I hope that if you do not follow me, that you consider giving me a follow. I very much appreciate it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, again, if you really enjoyed this, be sure to like, share, subscribe, come over to Twitch, check me out there. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for me. And so I'm going to say thanks, good show, and thanks for everything, Murph. When are we going to see you in AEW? You still got it, bro. Thanks. Maybe. Yeah, maybe one day I'll end up in AEW. I would not oppose it, if one Mr. Cody Rhodes wanted to come give me a ring. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks everybody for coming. I'm out of here. Peace, deuces. Have a good night. I will be streaming Destiny 2 some more on Friday night. So come by Friday night for another gameplay stream. Another gameplay stream next Monday night. And we'll be back for another AEW NXT Wednesday Night War watch party next Wednesday night. Peace, deuces. See everybody later. Have a good night.